felt more of an outplay than a misplay, right? That was just incredible stuff from Mata. But, he had the roam to top and took very late. They certainly took their time to close out the game, and it's one of those situations where
to that, things like Ornn able to collapse around the map very well. And I think that, they're going out. And I want to see him go back to something like a Gragas here. I didn't think that the Skarner really worked out all too well. Olaf on a similar vein.
In the mid lane, it could be that LeBlanc, he's putting out the damage on this event.
Yeah, once again, skill matchup probably going to be locked in for Pobelter. It is, so we'll have some windows to play around that. I do want to point out now that with that Jace pick, they've kind of fully committed to winning before the 30-minute mark hits. I mean, This is a composition that either runs you down, gets...
So does anything need to happen on the bot side for Mad? Actually, stuff happening on the top side as the Ornn Horn comes off. They get a good hit onto Leong. He goes straight onto Impact, very low, and they're actually going to lose Smithy right away on this one as Benny comes in real fast. Paranoia just coming up, and I don't think TL expected it.
And we mentioned the fact that their bottom lane's still rough, though.
Well, I mean, you are certainly taking the worst end of the trades as the team of Mad. They have been kind of losing in that regard, but, they're up a couple farm. It's basically just dead even, and they're going for the all-in.
Airborne K is back onto the ground to flay out as he goes
nice
back. Oh, beautiful hit on to Doublelift. That's going to deny a bit of damage, but is it enough? The shield comes back up, and he's still going to fall. Doublelift now steroids himself into a great position with that movement speed, and they get the kills on Mad's bot lane.
His ultimate, though, and Pobelter is roaming, and this could be dangerous. This could be the potential three-man dive.
Scryer's Bloom hits Pobelter. Ornn Horn comes out. Lian doing his best to get out of this one. In the 3v1, he gets knocked down before he can lay out the hammer. Pobelter picks that one up.
The attempt, but as you say, it does give them a very narrow win condition, and it feels like, that's closing a little bit.
Like in this crescent of vision, TL is able to protect on the bot side. It allows Smithy into the face of Benny.
Okay.
How far does he really want to go in? Ragnarok is on. Oh my God, doesn't matter if they don't have crowd control. They have the follow-up damage.
But Jace can't get an advantage in the side lane in the 1v1, which he hasn't. Well, then you have to kind of team fight, and that's where it can get really rough for them. So
hook's on.
Oh, what a nice prediction hook from K. He throws it back in, expecting Ole would try to escape, and they get another kill. This one for Uniboy now.
There's far too many times where you do see those late flashes, the death anyway, and then you've certainly lost so much. K may have overextended here.
K is not K. He gets on the hunt from Breeze, but the crowd control is already locked down, and so is K. Breeze left alone on bot side. 4-3 now in favor of TL.
Gold, he's 1,100 off and has been able to do a great job. Scatter the weak lands, ultimate out.
Moves the target. Leon can throw down the gate, and now they can move a little bit faster with the on the hunt. First bit of damage isn't good enough for Mad to really want to continue.
Yeah, really well absorbed there by TL, but they're using this to try to preempt the dropping of the Rift Herald to try to go for this turret, and they should get the charge. They will get the turret, but in comes Impact.
Outer ring of turrets down in favor of Mad. Smithy trying to get in from the side. Ornn Horn comes out. Paranoia is not there to be used this time, but it doesn't hit anybody. Breeze has the first hit. Beautiful job by Pobelter. Ignite goes down, and he gets the assassinations rolling for LeBlanc in the mid lane. Leung's forced to run bot side. Pobelter over the wall with the distortion. He'll head back as the team wants to get a little more pressure on the map rather than fight. But even portion of the game, 20 minutes in with Mad Team.
Uniboy has to be careful, and now it's on to Leung.
Leung looking like he's in a bad spot, tries to get the hammer down onto Pobelter. That kill forward.
And once again, it's these cheat rotations without full vision of where you're heading to that is costing the Mad team as now they go top lane.
Killer Instinct onto Breeze, and goodbye. That's a cool one across the face of Doublelift as he picks up another kill. Push and encroach those wards a little bit farther forward now to figure out what Mad team has in mind.
And it's always fun to put teams under the microscope as potentially Pobelter looking for it.
Ooh, the double distortion. Good damage onto Breeze. They can't really see where their target is, but it doesn't matter. The Ornn Horn absolutely walking all over Breeze to take him down.
Into the pit to allow Benny to go forward.
Pobelter. Scatter the weak. Beautiful job by Uniboy. Baron's still going to be in the favor of Team Liquid, but now they're getting chased out of the fight, and Mad Team is not one to give up that position. Jay skate a little too far back for the speed up they needed.
Those outer turrets moving down to the last one. They have the waves pushing in their direction. You can see Smithy pushing in mid, Pobelter's up on top, and the three-man squad here looking to pressure up onto this turret. Here they go.
Ornn Horn comes out. They break the spell shield over onto Benny. They're going to try to get him first. A good hook from K, but it is quickly disengaged, and now the health bars of Mad Team are just being wiped away as the paranoia slows down TL for just a moment, but they'll head back to the structures and start to run it down bot lane.
And I think that's a good sign of the mindset of Team Liquid right now. They could have just looked to extended siege, try and close this one out, but they make the aggressive play, and now they're trying to break the base.
Nice shock blast, but it does not deter Team Liquid. The damage is not there from Young right now. He's forced to turn away and now in hammer form, so he can't even do much at that point. Inhibitor going down in favor of Team Liquid as Pobelter still on a one-man mission in the mid lane.
Yeah, and TL now looking for this second inhibitor. Probably should reset here with the amount of gold that's going to be in their pockets. Doublelift has over 3K to spend.
With a table for two.
And that's a really good way of just setting up a Baron to make sure there's no steal. If you just leave your tank and your 80 carry, they walk into fog of war. You know that they haven't been there in enough time to get vision down for any kind of tele.
That really can compete with the best teams, and having a clean game here is maybe the first step.
Hook is on.
Gonna say, did Impact want that searing charge? You hooked him right into his volcanic rupture, and he's gonna throw the Orn Horn out as well. The box slightly deterring Team Liquid along with the paranoia. Ole gets locked in, but the shields are big. He's gonna stay alive, and now they're gonna return the damage onto Mad. Benny is down, and the inhibitor on the top side is as well. Minions pouring in on the bottom as Team Liquid is here to stay in the end of the game in their eyes.
And poor Breezy's trying what he can. The rest of the team trying to hold up, but they're just not doing damage.
Ole limping around with a sliver of health in this one. Hasn't even gotten the heal from Doublelift just yet. They'll throw it out for a moment, and a bit of movement speed there to keep him alive. In for Impact. Nothing really gonna come of that one. The Nexus turret does go down. The Winions inside the base right now. Liquid very low on HP, but they're gonna try to dance this one out. Breeze with the auto attack in. Doesn't have the crit to take down Pobelter. 33 minutes into the game, a double kill here for Breeze, but he goes down. Kills from the grave for him. They'll feel good, but not as good as a win. Team Liquid push forward and take down Mad Team.